All right, what's good? It's Wednesday. This is gonna be quick. So this week we are talking about. Sorry, guys, my chair is like bothering me. But this week we're talking about if conferences are worth it, at all. Because, me, myself, Jamie, Cornelia, Leo Pastel, we all just got back from NFT NYC. Um, and it's honestly got us thinking, like if conferences are actually worth it. Based on NFT NYC, like this year versus past years, I feel like definitely you can see that I feel like maybe a lot of people are also kind of reconsidering if they're worth it, if that particular conference is worth it. There's like a lot less people than I've ever seen there. It's like much less people than I've ever seen there for real, which is crazy. Um and it's still the tickets are still super expensive. Also in other news, this is Wonder Dynamics behind me. If you guys are wondering what screen that is, Wonder Dynamics. It's like a CGI AI software I've been trying to figure out to level up my content. We got past the validation process yesterday after weeks of troubleshooting, and now we're just working through using the actual software, getting it in the live action footage, and getting it to work properly and look good. Right now, as you can see, the first video rendered yesterday, but it's literally just like her crotch. Like you can only see her crotch. It's like super zoomed in, and you can't see anything else. She's not moving around or anything. So, I did some troubleshooting again this morning to work through this kind of second stage of just getting it to work in the live action footage, properly. But anyway, if you guys are wondering, that is what's around me. That's what's behind me. But yeah, dude, are these conferences worth it? If I'm gonna be honest, I think most of these conferences are not worth it in terms of money. Like I would never in my life pay $1,000 to go to a freaking conference. Um, you know what I'm saying? Never in my life would I pay $1,000 for a ticket to NFT NYC. And no offense to anybody that did. If you have money like that, if you're really balling, if you're a baller, like $1,000 isn't anything. So if you got it like that, then and you don't have any other place to meet other people that are in Web3, then I think that this is a great option. I mean, I think that there's better options, but I don't think it's the worst option ever. But to me, no, they're not worth it. Most of these conferences are not worth it in terms of the money. And I'm just going to talk about the money today. I don't think most of these conferences and conventions and stuff are not worth the ticket price. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I think that a lot of the people that you want to meet are going to be hanging out around at the bars. They're going to be hanging out around at the parties that are around the conference and not even at the main conference. And you're probably going to be able to make way better relationships and connections at the parties and at the bars and at the shit that people are just hanging out at the meetups, at the shows, at the cool shit, that people are just having fun with. It's way easier to just have a conversation with someone, strike up a conversation much more organically. You're not in a mixer, you're not in a networking workshop or some bullshit like that. You're just in like regular life, just talking to people, and you're gonna end up meeting the people that you probably have been wanting to meet anyway at these conferences and stuff. So no, it's not worth it. Quick video. No, it is not worth it. If you're gonna be paying money for this type of stuff, I think it is worth it. If there are like specific people that you want to connect with that will absolutely be in this city at this time, then I think it is worth it to go out and try to connect with them in real life. And it doesn't have to be around a conference. It can just be, you can just make a trip out to a city and just connect with the people that live there that you have been wanting to connect with. You can just hit them up directly and make those direct connections. Get some coffee with somebody, get some food with somebody, get a drink with somebody, get some tacos with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff can come from just direct, kind of connections. The thing is, about like going to the like satellite events and the parties and stuff is that a lot of the time you'll end up meeting people that you wouldn't even know to connect with, that you don't even you wouldn't have even known about unless you were just randomly out at this party or randomly out of this thing, randomly out of this event or whatever, and just happen to meet them, and now you know them, and things like that, where like you literally like you want to meet new people and like form like kind of a spontaneous connections. It is worth it, to at least be around when this conference is going on, be around in the city. But again, it's not, in my opinion, it's not, and it has never ever been worth it. I've never bought a fucking ticket to a conference. I've never paid I've never paid anything to go to any of these conferences, ever, never, ever, and I would never. You know what I'm saying? I literally would never. So no, it's not worth paying money for it. It might be worth being in the city. It might be worth being in the area though. So, um, so yeah, I mean, extremely short video. Extremely short video today. 5 minutes. I don't know when the last time we made a 5-minute video was. But yeah, if you have like a real take on this, a real perspective, come to the space this Friday. Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Me, Jamie, Leo, Pastel, we're going to be talking it up. Asking this question, a real question, if our conference is worth it. Is it worth it to actually go to these things? Because I'm not going to lie, the experience at NFT NYC was pretty booty. Like pretty 3 tomatoes. Like for real. Like it wasn't that great. I met people that I've already probably known, or I met a couple of people that I didn't already know, but I also just feel like I could have met them in a different environment and it would have been fine as well. So yeah, I really don't believe that they are worth the money. But yeah, come through if you have any type of take on this, please come through to the space this Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be talking about this stuff, and genuinely, asking this question and sharing our experiences together, and hopefully coming to some sort of agreement or solution, or not even agreement. We don't really try to come to an agreement, but we do try to come to something, some kind of, discoveries or some kind of insights, together. So, yeah, and we've been doing this since last summer, which is crazy, but, come through, come through. The link to the space is going to be on my Twitter. So yeah, just set your reminders. A lot of you already have, but if you haven't, definitely do it. Yeah, if you haven't, definitely do it. So, yeah, just come through, man. That's really the only thing I can say to you guys. But, that's it. That's it. Crash Road, gang. I'll see you guys tomorrow.